It was very strange because I had worked for WWE for the better part of 19 years. So I had worked a little bit in Japan, but in the States, I had made a kind of a promise to myself that I wouldn't work for anybody else other than the WWE. And then AEW kind of came, and it was one of those things where the chance to do something that had never been done before, which is basically start a brand new wrestling company at the highest of levels. Our very first show was in Washington in front of 14,000 people on the TNT network in front of 1.5 million viewers. No wrestling company has ever started at that level before. And kind of on my back with me kind of being the original face of the company to get it up and running, it seemed very appealing to me.
How flattering was all that to go through it?
Flattering, for one, from an ego standpoint, obviously. But two, that's a lot of responsibility. If I can pull it off, if I can help make it happen, suddenly the legacy of Chris Jericho grows. It would have been very easy to stay in the WWE. I know what I'm dealing with. I know what to expect. It's the biggest wrestling company in the world. But to completely strip it down and start from scratch, I really liked that idea. It very much appealed to me from a professional level, from a creative level, and then from a financial level, too. I mean, the Khan family, they own the Jacksonville Jaguars. They own AEW. They own a lot of different businesses across the country. They came at it from a sports mindset. They needed a big-name free agent to help open their team, so to speak, and we were able to work it out. So all across the board, it was a complete win for me. Even though it was hard and weird to leave WWE at first, now there's no doubt in my mind I made the right decision.
Tony Khan was in studio with us yesterday.
I heard that, yeah.
Did he seal the deal on the yacht? Did he get you on the yacht?
I didn't see the yacht until after I'd already signed.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But there was a lot of things that happened along the way. Like I said, the one thing I really appreciate the difference between the McMahon family and the Khan family, and this is not a bad thing, it's a difference. The McMahon family are a wrestling family. The Khan family are a sports family. They treat things from a sports aspect. So it really is, from a treatment standpoint, from incidental standpoint, from the fringe benefits, it's like being, the starting quarterback on the brand new team, or the starting goaltender, all-star goaltender from another. It reminds me a lot of when Bobby Hull went to the WHA from the NHL back in 1972. And as a result, when he left the NHL, everybody in the NHL got a raise to stay there. My dad was one of them. He went from $35,000 to $100,000 the moment Bobby Hull signed with the WHA. Same kind of thing happened in wrestling when Jericho signed with AEW. Everyone in the WWE got a raise, so they couldn't go to AEW. So in that respect, too, all those guys owe me a beer as well.
AEW Dynamite.
Dynamite!
Bash at the Beach edition. Tomorrow night, University of Miami. Tickets and information, allelitewrestling.com.